Would you like to sleep well every night and wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day? If so, stay still. What I'll say could spoil your evening. We'll look at 7 powerful foods that can improve your sleep quality, and the results may surprise you. Start with a common but frustrating occurrence. Your brain won't stop functioning, so you go to bed to sleep. You turn, toss, and stare at the ceiling, or you fall asleep and wake up at 2 a.m., wide-eyed and unable to fall asleep. Does that sound familiar? Restless nights fatigue you on more than one level. They deteriorate your health over time. Many people are unaware that sleep issues increase around 50. Your internal body clock, the circadian rhythm, changes. The instincts that guided your slumber fade. Good news though, we have natural tools. Real, powerful, and safe meals that work with your neurological system to help you sleep. No lab-made drugs or chemicals. Daily use of these meals often leads to enduring improvement. Better mornings, greater rest, and less tossing. Their bodies seem to be relearning slumber. Special attention if you use sleep aids to sleep. This could be your chance to escape. Subscribe to improve your sleep. Now for the first meal that could improve your nights. Number 1 food. Underappreciated banana power. Your kitchen's ubiquitous banana may be the natural sleep aid you've been looking for. What makes bananas distinct sleep promoters? It comes down to 3 important nutrients: vitamin B6, magnesium, potassium. Their combination relaxes your nervous system. Magnesium and potassium relax muscles, signaling the end of the day. However, vitamin B6 is needed to convert tryptophan into serotonin, a mood-lifting neurotransmitter. That's serotonin. Later, it becomes melatonin, which tells your brain to sleep. Consider a real-world example. Assume 65-year-old Rosa suffers frequent midnight awakenings and restless legs. She eats a brown-spotted ripe banana an hour before bed. Her nighttime twitching stops within days. Her sleep deepens and becomes more regular after a few weeks, especially after eating additional items on this list. Stop checking the time at 3 a.m. Want to boost its impact? Warm oat milk banana custard is relaxing. It's tasty and calming. Pro tip: eating a greener banana helps because it includes resistant starch, a form of fiber that boosts intestinal bacteria. Some of these microbes synthesize sleep-promoting chemicals. This is not an on-off switch. Bananas don't drowse like drugs. They help the brain remember how to sleep. 2 food knuckles. Almonds, silent sleep protectors. Almonds look like a crunchy, high-protein snack. However, they are much more. Nutrient-rich, these small powerhouses target sleep-regulating pathways. Again, magnesium shines. It naturally shuts down your nervous system. When you eat almonds, magnesium slows down, relaxes, and prepares your body for sleep. There's more. Almonds also regulate cortisol, the main stress hormone. Have you ever lain in bed thinking about unpleasant talks or to-do lists? It may be increased cortisol, which almonds may lower. Almonds contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights chronic inflammation. This inflammation may slightly impair your deep, restorative sleep. This is another major benefit. Healthy fats in almonds normalize blood sugar overnight. A drop in blood sugar may lead you to wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. feeling awake or hungry. Almond fats keep you energized until dawn. Eat a handful an hour before bed to maximize benefits. If time permits, soak them for a few hours or consume them raw. Soaking reduces magnesium-blocking anti-nutrients. Are you feeling creative? Make almond milk at home. Soak almonds overnight. Peel them, mix them with warm water, and add a pinch of cinnamon. Sip this before bed to relax. Hold on. A secret sleep disruptor. Before eating the remaining sleep-promoting meals, a common behavior may be damaging you. Discuss decaf coffee. Since it lacks caffeine, many people think it's safe to drink at night. However, This is reality. 3% to 10% of caffeine remains in decaf coffee. That's enough to keep sensitive individuals awake. The amount of caffeine left is less important than how it gets eliminated. Ethyl acetate or methylene chloride are used in some decaf methods. Even trace amounts of these chemicals can affect your neurotransmitters, which regulate your sleep and waking cycles. An added twist. Coffee taste and mental alertness are likely brain-conditioned relationships. Even though decaf has little caffeine, the familiar taste and smell may still activate your brain, making it harder to relax. The process can send the wrong signals to your brain, even if you drink decaf. Our brains are habitual. Drinking coffee, feeling its warmth, and smelling its famous scent can trigger a subconscious response. Time to go. Your mind may unintentionally prepare for action instead of relaxation. The complications begin there. This emotional turbulence may affect deep sleep, the most important stage of sleep, and when magic happens, your brain clears the day's clutter, your immune system reboots, and your cells renew. If you don't stay in this phase long enough, you'll wake up feeling lethargic, fuzzy, and unrefreshed, like your body had paused instead of reset. Imagine this: doing everything right. No devices before bed, a tranquil environment, and nighttime meditation. You may not realize it, but consuming decaf coffee may be hurting your efforts. A better choice? A warm, well-made chamomile tea can replace your evening drink. I'll show a unique preparation method later in this video to boost its efficacy. Switching from coffee to a natural infusion may enhance your sleep after a few nights. Not just theory. A typical example of how marketing can make a disruptor seem advantageous. Decaf coffee is marketed as a sleep aid, but many individuals find it a silent drain on their bodies. Food number 3. Cherries. Ruby red sleep reset. They're cute and beautiful. Most people are unaware that cherries naturally regulate sleep. These bright red stones naturally contain melatonin, your brain's sleep hormone. Melatonin would be produced automatically each night in a perfect world. However, life happens. Age, stress, late-night screen time, and irregular sleep can affect melatonin production. Here come the cherries. Eating 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries an hour before bed may help your body reset its schedule and help you sleep. Just the beginning. Cherries are rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that fight quiet inflammation, especially in the brain. Antioxidants work overnight to reduce oxidative stress, leaving you balanced, smart, and clear-headed. Do you wake up with discomfort, stiffness, or feelings of absence? It may signal that you're not getting enough restful sleep. Cherries help you fall asleep deeply and cure your body and mind. Another great benefit? Cherries help with seasonal changes. Daylight changes may disrupt your melatonin cycle. Cherries help keep a regular sleep routine regardless of the weather. However, this tip is vital. Choose frozen or fresh cherries. Avoid dry variants. Their high sugar content might induce energy spikes and disrupt your body's natural wind-down process. Try cherries alone. They can be combined into an almond or oat milk smoothie or eaten as a light evening snack with other sleep-promoting ingredients. They're tasty, easy, and scientifically proven. Kiwi, the green sleep protector. It's bright green inside and tangy and fluffy, and might become your evening best friend. Kiwis, despite their exotic appearance and love of tropical fruit salads, are one of the world's most scientifically proven sleep aids. Recent research, especially in New Zealand, the kiwi's birthplace, is astounding. Eat 1 or 2 kiwis before bed to improve sleep length and quality. Why? Kiwis contain lots of serotonin, a key brain chemical for mood and sleep. First and foremost, serotonin, a precursor to melatonin, promotes relaxation and emotional stability. Kiwis set the mood by signaling relaxation. However, there's more. Kiwi's vitamin C and vitamin E antioxidants reduce oxidative stress, a silent yet detrimental factor that can impair memory, mental clarity, and brain function. Have you ever woken up confused, unable to concentrate, or sick? Oxidative stress may be involved. Kiwis fight that load internally. Another great addition, kiwi skin has more fiber and antioxidants than flesh. The whole item can be eaten. Brush away fuzz with a soft brush. The extra fiber improves digestion, which unexpectedly improves sleep. Want to level up? Combine 1 kiwi and half a banana an hour before bed. Kiwi serotonin and banana tryptophan improve your body's natural melatonin production. It's like giving your brain the tools it needs to sleep deeply. For a simpler midnight smoothie, combine kiwi, banana, and warm oat milk. It calms your nervous system and is sweet and light. The best is next. Kiwi is more than a sleep aid. It can also relieve anxiety, irritability, and muscle soreness, which can disrupt sleep. Despite their small size, kiwis provide various sleep health advantages. Be careful. Sauerkraut can backfire if misused. If you want sauerkraut to help you sleep, use it right. Mixing it with wine, chocolate, or other high cholesterol meals may create a cocktail that keeps you awake at night. Why? Because when your body needs rest, these combinations may induce subtle but major alterations in neurotransmitter and digestive balance. Sauerkraut is great with 2 to 3 tablespoons of oats or brown rice, a rich, healthy carbohydrate. The secret is here. Eat it 2+ hours before bed. Avoid pairing it with red meats, heavy proteins, or processed dinners, which can impede digestion and cause bloating, stomach pain, and insomnia. If sauerkraut doesn't feel right, your body will tell you. Check for flushing, itchy skin, sudden body heat, or a dull headache when you wake up. Fermented foods may trigger histamine sensitivity. Are you considering making one? Don't worry, it's simpler than it seems. Cut fresh cabbage into thin strips, rub sea salt on them, and let them ferment in a clean sealed glass container for a week. When buying pre-made, pick raw, unpasteurized. Pasteurization kills active probiotics. Yes, more. Sauerkraut is high in vitamin C, which lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. Deeper, calmer sleep lowers cortisol. One key point: exercise caution when taking iron supplements. Vitamin C improves iron absorption, and high blood iron levels can suppress melatonin production, impairing sleep. Avoid taking vitamins with sauerkraut. Healthy evening meals should be simple and organic. In addition to your digestive system, this weird, small fermented meal may aid your brain, nerves, and sleep. Meal 6. Nighttime breakfast should be muesli. Although a breakfast staple, it may be just what your body needs before bed. Muesli goes beyond comfort food. This sleep aid is among the world's least appreciated. It can balance blood sugar, calm your nervous system, and softly put you to sleep when ingested properly and at the right time. What makes muesli so effective? The main ingredients are magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium calms the brain, heart, and muscles. Zinc is essential to the chain reaction that produces melatonin, which regulates sleep. Oats' complex carbs release glucose slowly, keeping you energized all night. This last section is critical. A drop in blood sugar causes many people to wake up between 2 and 4 a.m., not a bad dream or noise. Your body panics and wakes you up with a mild stress response when your energy is low. By stabilizing blood glucose, muesli prevents it. No crashes, spikes, or 3 a.m. brain buzzing. One more thing. Oats contain avenin, a mild sedative. It calms your mind, reduces overstimulation, and stops mental chatter without making you tired. This bedtime muesli recipe is great. Cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Add walnuts or almonds and a little cinnamon. This makes the dish taste great and relax and regulate blood sugar. Try a banana plant milk smoothie with a teaspoon of crushed oats. It's light, digestible, and relaxing. Additionally, studies show that people who consume oats spend more time in deep sleep, which rejuvenates and restores the body. Even if you sleep the same amount, you will wake up more alert, focused, and happier. If you have difficulties sleeping, feel fatigued, or have restless evenings, try adding oats from your morning bowl to your nighttime routine. Food number chamomile infusion only works when properly prepared. Chamomile has been used as a natural sleep aid and symbol of serenity since ancient times. Most people don't know this. Chamomile effectiveness relies on preparation. A tea bag in boiling water for a minute or two produces a mildly flavored drink with no effect. Apigenin gives chamomile its power. Through brain receptors, this naturally occurring flavonoid relaxes and reduces anxiety, like certain prescription drugs, without the unwanted effects. Nature tells your nervous system to relax with apigenin. You must properly brew it to maximize its power. Use dried whole chamomile flowers instead of cheap tea bags. Steep essential oils in boiling water for 10 minutes, covered to preserve them. For best results, use 1 to 2 tablespoons of flowers per cup. It can be amplified by adding passion flower, lemon balm, or raw honey, which is sedative. If done frequently, sipping this infusion 30 to 45 minutes before bed can transform your bedtime routine into a healing one. Chamomile doesn't knock you out. This creates the optimal mental and physical circumstances for your body to execute its job. Fall asleep easily and fully. Chamomile, just the gentle healer. Chamomile is known if prepared properly. Everybody has. This herbal tea is the benchmark for pre-bedtime relaxation. However, nobody tells you this. Only properly prepared chamomile works. Chamomile works because apigenin, a plant flavonoid, binds to brain receptors that anti-anxiety medicines target. It tells your brain to relax. But here's the catch: brittle apigenin. If boiling water hits the flower, it loses its soothing properties. So, how do you do it right? Cool your water before pouring. The optimal temperature is 80 to 175 degrees. No problem without a thermometer. Steam is rising steadily, but wait until boiling stops. That's your signal. Another crucial step is needed: deep time. The tea bag is usually left in for a few minutes. A tremendous mistake. Cover the cup and steep for 8 to 10 minutes to extract all the relaxing ingredients. This concentrates essential oils in liquid rather than letting them evaporate. Yes, the container matters. Use ceramic or glass mugs. Metals can alter the chemical constitution of apigenin and other active compounds. Replace tea bags with loose dried chamomile flowers for a fancier version. They have more apigenin and are stronger and scented. This recipe is wonderful. 1 heaping teaspoon of dried chamomile flowers, a cup of hot but not boiling water, steeped covered for 10 minutes. Drink 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Include it in your nighttime routine. No screens, dim lighting, and possibly soft music. Your brain forms a strong relationship with chamomile when you drink it every night. The scent and flavor signal that the day is over and it's time to unwind. You may be surprised after a few days of this behavior. Sleeping longer, deeper, and easier. Superfoods your brain craves are walnuts, food, and sleep. You probably know walnuts are heart healthy, but did you know they're also great natural sleep aids? These crunchy, mild-tasting little nuts have a unique combination of nutrients that affect your nervous system, starting with their healthy fats. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which your body needs to make melatonin, your sleep hormone. To summarize, your brain efficiently and naturally produces melatonin from these lipids. You can help your body create the hormone that helps you fall and stay asleep by eating 4 or 5 walnuts before bed. It improves though. Walnuts include magnesium, which lowers blood pressure, slows the heartbeat, and relaxes muscles. Perfect physiological signals for sleep. Even more astonishing is that walnuts naturally contain melatonin. This means your body needs to convert nothing. Natural melatonin is ready to use. If you wake up multiple times a night without knowing why, your melatonin levels may be too low or dropping too quickly. Walnut's melatonin generation helps you sleep. Consider a real-world case. Martin, 67, woke up 2 to 3 times a night for no reason. After adding a handful of walnuts, his dinner changed significantly. He slept deeper and returned to sleep faster. Soak walnuts in water for 4 hours before eating for best results. This reduces phytates, which can hinder nutrient absorption, aiding digestion. Mix them with fruit.